Alright guys, today we'll be making one of my special sandwich. It's called the PoBoy from New Orleans, and we'll be using very soft and crusty on the outside but very chewy and soft on the inside baguette bread. We're going to serve it with some pickled vegetables, and for our pickled vegetables I would like us to use bell peppers, carrots, onions and marrow. So for the pickled vegetables, all we need to do is to put our brine. So with my small saucepan here, I'm going to put the brine. So first of all, light up the gas. Then I will add 1 or more cup of water. Put in 1 tablespoon of salt, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. Now we'll add some distilled white wine vinegar. And just allow it to boil up a little bit. So once you notice that the sugar, the salt are all melted in the water, then we can chop in our vegetables and throw them in. Take them off to cover them and allow them to pickle. So notice that the water, the salt, everything has melted aside. Turn off the heat. Get your knife and gently slice your marrows. You don't want to slice them too big. Just take 1 little marrow, slice it fine. Carrots, put up the pan. Alright, so it's time to pickle. So if you notice, the water is already hot, so gently throw this into our water. Already pickled. All the vegetables in. Check it a little bit. Cover it. I'm going to set that aside and leave it for 15 minutes. You can also pickle your vegetables for over 24 hours. But since we'll be using it very fast, just give it 15 minutes to pickle, and then we can use it for our PoBoy. Alright, so the best dressing to serve or sauce to serve with your PoBoy from New Orleans is the remoulade sauce. So to make the remoulade sauce, it's quite simple, it's quite easy. It's a mayonnaise based recipe. So first of all, we have our mayonnaise. So spread open up some mayonnaise into my bowl. Got lemon. Roll the lemon up a little bit. Warm it up. Slide it with your hands so the seed doesn't go in. Gently squeeze lemon juice over the mayonnaise. So, 1 teaspoon of paprika. Over your mayonnaise. 1 garlic clove. Crush. Peel the back up gently. Knife. Mince it. To make the garlic more smoother. 2 times you go off your knife and then gently smear the garlic over your body like this. Into the mayonnaise. Mustard. We shake the mustard a little bit. So usually inside the container, the mustard usually separates. You have the water on top and then the mustard below. So you shake it up a little bit so everything mixes up well. You get your measuring spoon and half tablespoon of yellow mustard. Grab some nice dill here, chop the dill up. Just roughly chop the dill. Mix that up. Set it up in the fridge. You can use it to serve your PoBoy anytime. Instead of just the mayonnaise, just spread the PoBoy, spread on the bread, and then you can arrange your pickled vegetables, your lettuce, and serve your PoBoy. So we'll set this in the fridge. Anyway, for the bread, we have little vegetable oil, garlic powder, onion powder mixed together, and then a basting brush. Just mix that together. Mix together. This is just sort of to give flavor to the base of our bread. So we gently slice the bread, just midway, not too deep. Gently open it up like this, and then apply oil. This brush, nicely apply the oil over the bread. This sort of to increase the flavor that the bread gives you once you give it the first bite. So be generous with oil. Set it aside and get to the gas. Allow our cast iron skillet to get really hot. So we'll just slice up some butter. I like using ambassador butter because of the flavor that it gives. So gently wrap it, unwrap it, and put the butter. Take the butter off and allow it to melt. Gently spread the butter around the pan. And put up your bread, just cover it. Use your hand and gently turn it around. So it's going to suck up all those flavorful fat. Run water over the lid. Simply break them up. We're washing them because we want excess sand. We don't want any sand to be in our sandwich. Taking off all the sand by using running water over the lettuce. So for the po' boy, we need to use a seafood. You can use any kind of seafood of your choice, but today I'll be using the baby shrimps. I've already deveined them, I've cleaned them. So I have my non-stick pan here. I'll light up my gas. I'll slice my butter and gently throw it into the pan to allow it to melt. I have my onion. We just need approximately 1/4, just quarter. I gently lay the onion. Into the butter. Stir that a little bit. And throw in the shrimp. So you can actually feel that fine fragrance, that aroma coming in. So before the shrimp is ready, we'll add a little bit of salt to the shrimp. Be very careful with the amount of salt you're using. Parsley, just chopping it. Roughly chop parsley. Roughly. For added fragrance for our dish. A little bit of tabasco sauce for added heat. It's really nice. The parsley gives you this fine fragrance in your mouth, a fine flavor. So we'll set this aside, and it's time for us to mount our PoBoy. So to take out excess water from our lettuce, we'll have the kitchen paper towel. We'll lay them off carefully on our vegetable board, the salad board, whatever board you're using, and then you dry it by carefully laying off the lettuce on the board. And then you really don't want to rumple your lettuce. You want them to always come out looking very nice. So you just need to touch it a little bit with the paper towel, just the way I'm doing it. Set that aside. Come straight to your bread. Lay off the spread carefully over the bread. Be generous with the spread. So gently slice our tomatoes. Always try to use strong, ripe tomatoes. This is actually organic. Slice them up. Lay off your lettuce gently over the bread. Tomatoes. Pickled vegetables. We have the carrots, the marrow, the yellow bell pepper, just load them up. Then we'll spoon over our seafood onto our bread gently. Spoon them over gently. Just like that. Cover it, and that is your PoBoy.